Hey y'all, hey, this is DW here. Today what I want to do is I want to show you how to cook a brisket, Central Texas barbecue style here. And that's what you're going to find in Central Texas. Mostly is beef brisket. So that's what we're going to do. 13.8 pound, almost 14 pound right here. And I'm going to cook it on my offset Gator pit with oak wood. That's what they use in Texas. They use post oak, but we don't have any post oak. It's different kind of oak up here. Red oak's mostly what I'm going to use today on it. So we'll talk a little bit about Central Texas barbecue and show you how I'm going to prepare this nice Texas style brisket here. Here's that brisket I got. It's about a 14 pounder. Choice brisket. I'm going to trim off this fat here off the top. Some of the silver skin, you can see that. I ain't going to take all of it off, but some of it. I might trim this down a little bit on the sides. I'm not going to do much trimming. And as Central Texas barbecue is, we're going to just use a rub of kosher salt and black pepper. This is what I got here. I got 60-40. 60% black pepper, 40% salt. And Central Texas, some of the pit masters down there you're going to hear, it's going to be anywhere from 50-50 on the salt pepper. It could be 80-20. I've heard it that high, 80% pepper, 20% salt. I think a good percentage would be the 60-40, a little bit more pepper. So I'm going to trim all this fat off here and get the pepper on there. Alright, I trimmed up that brisket. It's a little bit on the sides, a little bit across the top here. Got some of the silver skin off and the fat. I had a lot of fat through here. I didn't get all the silver skin. That's really tough. It's best to use like a bone-in knife to get up underneath that silver skin. You can get up under it with that, but anyhow, that's what I did. Well, you gotta watch it. You get the meat, you know, get a lot of meat. So I ain't worried too much about getting it all up there. All right, put the salt and pepper to it. I sugar up real good. Yeah, you can see the salt in there too, and the pepper real good. This is I used half a cup of salt and 3/4 cup of fresh ground black pepper. So that's what you're looking at here. It'll be plenty for this. Just kind of pat it in. You don't need to really rub it in, just pat it in. I know you've seen some of my videos where I put Worcestershire sauce on it, but since we're going strictly Central Texas style, like what you're going to find in the restaurants, you know, like around Austin, Texas. You got a few in Austin, and you got them outside of Austin, Texas. Taylor, Texas, you got Louie Mueller's barbecue. I've ate there quite a few times. I believe they use the 60-40 salt pepper. And let's get it on there real good. Make sure you get all the sides on there too, okay? Down in here. And I'm not going to do the fat side because I'm cooking this fat side down. Alright, we're out at the pit. I got that brisket all rubbed down real good with that salt and pepper. And let's put her on the pit here. Got the pit up to about, it's up to about 300 degrees right now. It's a little higher than I usually cook. But if you're in Central Texas and you go in a restaurant down there, it's going to be, they're going to cook it fast, I bet, because they cook them in about 5 or 6 hours, so it's got to be 300, 325, even 350. I'll probably run this pit about what it always likes to run at, 275. If it goes to 300, then we're fine. We don't have no sugar in a rub, so it ain't going to burn. We just have salt and pepper, so that's good. We got the point. Put it toward the firebox. fat side down, like I said before. And why I do mine fat side down is your heat comes up from the bottom of your pit, and that's working as a heat shield. There, so. Hey there, just sitting here thinking about that good old Central Texas style barbecue. Yeah, mighty fine barbecue. Y'all should check it out if you've never been and enjoyed Central Texas barbecue. You should go down there and check it out. If you're ever down in Central Texas, check out some of the great barbecue down there around the Austin area, up to Taylor, Texas. You got Louie, Mueller's. Down in Lockhart, you got Black's, Kreitz, a couple other ones, just to name a few. Franklin Barbecue there in Austin. But it is good. Anyhow, Central Texas barbecue is cooked on an offset to be authentic Central Texas barbecue. They even use a big offset smoker, like my Gator pit. A lot bigger size though, usually. Or they use masonry brick style old pits, but they're off style pits because you got the fire on one end that goes through the long, flat, low masonry brick pit with the big lids that come down, and a chimney out the other side, which is offset. So yeah, for real Texas, Central Texas style barbecue, you cook it on an offset. I'm going to enjoy this afternoon here with a good beer. We're going cooking here about 270. I just put a log in, so they got a little bit of smoke coming out there. Always try to keep a good clean fire. You want a light blue smoke or no smoke. No white smoke, no dark smoke. Keep your barbecue clean. Bad smoke don't taste very good. So I'll see you here in a few. Hey y'all, we're back. That brisket's been cooking for 4 hours. I'm going to take a look at it and decide what's the next step to do. You can foil it. That's called the Texas Crunch. I've did that quite a few times. They'll cook about an hour, hour and a half faster that way. If they look like they're losing moisture, they're dry, getting dry, you can do that, and it moistens them up. They cook real tender like that in the foil. Just make sure when you put them in the foil, you don't leave them in there too long and overcook the brisket. Another thing is you can use butcher paper. Franklin, he uses butcher paper, and others have tried butcher paper, and it seemed to work pretty good. I haven't found any butcher paper around here, but I haven't really looked real hard for it. But I may just, and another thing, I may just run it, may just let it cook, not wrapped at all. It just takes a little longer to cook that way. But let's take a look at it, and I'll check the temperature on it and see what we're going to do here. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll bring you over here. It smells really good. There she is. Let's get my thermal pin out here and probe at it and see what it is. This is the flat here, so stick it in there. 150 something there. Yeah. 150 there. 160 something up there. And we still got a ways to go. If I was going to foil it, I think I would wait another hour or so. Foil it probably around the 5 hour point. But I think I'm going to just let her go. It's looking good. nice and moist. Let her cook. Alright. I'll give her a couple more hours before we look at it. Get me another beer. I just thought I'd show you my wood pile here. What we got. This is a red oak here. That's what red oak looks like. We got some of that there. I got maybe a couple pieces of hickory down there. And mesquite. Here's what mesquite looks like. See that bark there? Here's the color of the mesquite. That's mesquite right there. Here we go. We got some preheating our wood there. Got some oak right there. Can you see down there, boys and girls? Got some oak down here. We're preheating on top of the firebox. It helps for a faster combustion, less smoke coming out the chimney. And there's that chimney up there. That's what you want. See, nothing but heat coming out of there. Not a bunch of smoke. So, like I said before, I'm going to let this go a little bit. Hey, I'd like a shout out to Jared Rose. Hey, Jared. He's out there in New Mexico. He's a Gator pit owner. Proud owner, I'm sure. And to all you Gator pit owners, how y'all doing out there? Thanks. Thank you. And thank you, Rich, for building a fine pit. And everybody else out there that loves barbecue, especially Central Texas barbecue. Boy, does this smell good. I took it off a pit. It was dark out. It was tender. The probe went into it everywhere like butter. I brought it in here, and there it is. I let it rest for an hour. So what we're going to do is slice it up. What you want to do is, this is the way the grain runs. You can kind of see the way the grain is here. Like that. Man, it smells good. So I'm going to cut it this way, up to the point, and cut the point off. And this will cut underneath. You'll see where it runs. You can cut it like this. Kind of like that. Anyhow. Lighting ain't too good in here. I had an electrical problem here where my overhead light is not working. So we're going to do about that. See what we got. Oh yeah. That looking like a brisket? Oh yeah, feels like a brisket. Let's see what we got here. Looking like a brisket. I don't know how good you can see that. Like I said, my light's not working real good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Really good on this. It's definitely real peppery. So your Central Texas. Oh man. Really, really good. Really good. And it's more peppery than I thought it would be, actually. Yeah. There you go. Nice smoke ring. I don't know if you can see that or not. Really good. And fat's like butter on the bottom there. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get a better angle at it. Now that is some fine brisket right there. Like I said. Nice smoke run. Let me see that. Really good. Mmm. That's a little more peppery than I thought it would be. You could go, this is 60-40, 60 black pepper, 40 salt. The 50-50 would be good too, so I would say try anywhere between the 50-50 and the 60-40 pepper salt. I think you'll enjoy it. Well, I'm going to get on off here before my battery go dead. And I hope everybody enjoyed DW's Central Texas style brisket. And if you're ever down in the central part of Texas, you owe it to yourself. Stop in, try you out some brisket down there. I know you'll like it. If I ever run out of dry rub, I'm not even going to ever worry about it. Order more. I mean, I will order more, but I will do it the other way, but yum. But salt and pepper works pretty good. You should try it. I forgot, it'd been like 8 years since I'd been down there. Try it. It's really, really good. So I'll see y'all. I appreciate all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers, and appreciate you stopping by. And I'll see y'all here soon. Y'all take care now.